is gonna be who's taking the last shot edition. First two people are Bradley Beal and Devin Booker. Going to Justin for this one.
I'm taking Devin Booker.
Okay.
Devin Booker is. We know Bradley Beal can score, but can he score when it matters? Can he hit that shot? I don't know. The last shot I saw him, that was a really big shot when it mattered, was when they came back. I forgot who it was, but he hit that big shot, and then Russell Westbrook stole off the inbound. He hits the three right after. You know what I'm talking about?
It was against the Nets.
Yeah, it was against the Nets. The Nets collapsed in that. I remember.
It was against the Nets.
Yeah.
That was the last clutch shot I remember Bradley Beal make. Devin Booker had been clutch. He'd been hitting them. He'd been hitting those shots. So I just this was a no-brainer for me, Devin Booker, for sure.
Go ahead, Jared.
When I first went into this question, I was thinking the same thing as Justin. But so what I did was, in preparation for the show, I went ahead and looked at the stats for them in the clutch using NBA.com, and I was looking. They shoot roughly the same percentage from the field, so it was coming down to like, who do I really trust? And I look at Bradley Beal. Fun fact: if you look at Devin Booker this season, he actually is shooting below 70% from the free throw line in clutch moments.
68, right?
Bradley, 68. Yeah, 68. You look at what's called Bradley Beal, 28 for 31, 90% from the free throw line. That tells me he's getting fouled in these last moments, and he's hitting those free throws. So I like the 6'6" Devin Booker, but I gotta go with Bradley Beal in this one. If I gotta give the last shot to.
Go ahead, Jason.
All right, I have to agree. I'm for sure taking Bradley Beal. At first, look, I was going to take Devin Booker at first, right? But then I went on NBA.com and did my research too. The percentages they're close, right? But Bradley Beal shoots 37.8 in the clutch to 31.8 for Devin Booker. It's close, but I'm taking Bradley Beal. And then free throw percentage. Once I seen 68% from free throw line for Devin Booker in the clutch, I said, I gotta go Bradley Beal because the percentages are close. So that little bit means something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to ask something. I would like to ask something what Jason's saying. Like he's just talking about free throws. Bradley Beal also draws more free throws in the clutch. Like Devin Booker only shot 16. He's shooting 11 for 16 right now. That man Bradley Beal's 28 for 31. Like he's legit. He's attacking the hole, getting fouled. Like that's part of the reason for the.
He's drawing fouls in crunch time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Beal too. Like y'all said in the clutch, but the main reason for me is I feel like Bradley Beal, he's been getting his shot more efficiently than Devin Booker this year because he got CP3 now. So Bradley Beal, he's also coming off screens a lot. Well, ever since John Wall's been down, he's been doing things on his own almost. So like he's taking it upon himself to be that guy in the clutch, like y'all were talking about. So that's probably my main reason for taking Bradley Beal on this one.
Yeah.
Okay. The next two players we got is Dwayne Wade and James Harden. Go ahead, Justin.
Now it depends on the scenario in my head. Now if I'm down,
just do every scenario down by one.
Every scenario down by one. Okay.
Yeah, because going for a win. Or you can say ties, whatever.
This is hard because honestly, I'm no bias. Listen. I got
Here we go. Every time.
I gotta go my book because listen, we know James Harden dribble, hezzy, drive, dribble, step back. We know that. But listen, Dwayne Wade, looking at you slow, pump. You already got caught in the pump. So that's it. He can either draw a foul or he can just get he can make that. He can make that. You know what I'm saying? So we've seen him make that. I think it was on your boy Paul George against when he was with the Pacers and he was, yeah. Y'all remember that slow pump and one. And they was down by one. like it was perfect. But I just think I don't remember the last time. James Harden is not that clutch from what I've seen in big moments in the last couple seconds of the game. Like either getting blocked or he's nowhere to be found. Like he's literally nowhere to be found. So that big shot in that scenario, I think I gotta go D Wade, no bias. Got to throw that out there. But I just think he can just put the ball in the basket. That's about it. So, yeah.
All right. I think I'll go next. I'm taking this stuff.
Who you taking?
I think I'm gonna have to roll with Harden for what I was saying about Beal. Almost, I feel like Harden can create a shot better in today's age, better than D Wade can. If you play D Wade now, probably gonna give him the three a little bit. Probably gonna not really bite on the midi as much as you would in 2010 or 2009. James Harden now, though, he got probably the best step back of all time. He's shooting 88% from free throw in his career. Well, not career, since last year. So, if he goes to the line, it's almost an automatic 2, which he probably would do in the clutch. I know he shoots a lot of jumpers based on the highlights you see in the clutch for the win, but I feel like it's easier for him to dribble penetrate to the lane than Dwayne Wade, because also, like I said, he probably has the greatest step back of all time, and his dribbling's better than D Wade's in my opinion. So, and he's probably in their primes. I don't know, their quickness with the balls. I'll probably give it to D Wade with the quickness, but James Harden definitely has more finesse around the rim. Because D Wade, he probably just try to dunk on you. So I got to go with Harden. Since last year, he's top 10 in total points in the clutch. That's also a huge reason I went with him. But
last couple of seconds or the last minute? Or last couple minutes?
Total points this goes by last 2 minutes. 10th total points in the last 2 minutes. So go ahead, Jared. I'm going to hear what you think.
Look, I know there's a narrative out there that James Harden isn't clutch. I'm not even going to touch on that today. But this was an easy one for me, honestly. I have to go with Harden. I mean, I'm looking at Dwayne Wade and Harden as players, right? And it's like, I'm not going to argue who's the greatest shooting guard of all time, but looking at the offensive skill set, one's a marksman, got handles like a guard, can finish at the rim on anyone. He's going to hit those clutch free throws. You can hit it. Bro, I have never seen someone get fouled that much in my life. I haven't seen that before. And then looking at Dwayne Wade, it's like he's a great player, but he just doesn't have the offensive skill set James Harden does. It's just a no-brainer to me. You got to go Harden. No offense, Justin.
Okay.
I see you upset over
there. Go ahead, Jason.
Okay, all right. First of all, I still don't know how Justin can say no bias with a Heat jersey on. You're wearing a Dwayne Wade jersey. Of course,
it's a D Wade.
Of course. But with that being said, though, I'm picking James Harden. And here's the thing, though. Dwayne Wade's a great player. Top 3 shooting guards all time. But offensively, he don't have in the toolbox what James Harden has. And then James Harden, the way he manipulates the rules and draw them foul calls, James Harden will shoot 15 free throws. Look, and then Dwayne Wade, because the era he played in, right? Because he just retired recently, but his 3-point shooting isn't what James Harden is. The game today is more based on the 3, and Dwayne Wade's probably going to take 2 threes at the most. So, when you have more things to go to offensively than Dwayne Wade. Yeah, Dwayne Wade does have that great midi. Dwayne Wade can post up, take the middies, but he don't got the like. If you got to take any way to take the three, I can't do it. I can't do it. He's not a horrible shooter, but James Harden's a much better shooter than he is.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
another
not,
thing
I'm
on
not
take.
mad at that.
Jalen, another thing on the topic I want to say real quick. Something that
Yeah.
James Harden can do at any time. The play can go wrong. They can have like some design play for the last shot. It could go wrong. He just say, whatever, and shoot a step back at any time. And there's a good chance it's going
Yeah.
in. So that's another reason why I want him.
Probably the greatest step back of all time.
Maybe the greatest isolation scorer of all time too. He's up there too.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's tough.
Okay.
Yo, thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like, subscribe, turn post notifications on so you know when we post next. All right, peace.
Molly off the drum, I got